Hi everyone, and welcome to another video on the Pennies and Shillings channel. If there is one question that dominates the comment section and my emails, it is on coin values and how and where to sell these coins. This is a follow-up video to clarify the selling process on Facebook, which is pretty easy actually, and also how to avoid getting scammed. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to sell your coins safely and quickly. You will also know how you can find out exactly what your coin is worth. So without further stalling, let's get going. The first step is to identify and value your coin. Identifying the coin is usually easy. This can be done by using the distinct features of the coin and searching online. This includes the country, the denomination, the text or the legend on the coin. You most probably have a circulation or business strike, especially if it shows any kind of wear. Coins in holders are often proof or special commemorative coins, and these are often, but not always, worth far more than the circulation coins. Once you know what coin you have, you can start determining its value. I've made a few videos on these as well. Check them out. It boils down to checking auction sites for successful sales or asking an expert, either in person or on many of the forums and Facebook groups. However, to save some time, here's a quick recap. For the third decimal coins, the 2011 10-cent piece is somewhat elusive. I won't call it rare though, but up to 100 Rand is possible. For the second decimal, the 1965 Afrikaans 1-cent coin is quite scarce and worth several thousands, especially in good condition. The English business strike is easier to obtain, but still valuable. The proofs, of course, are quite common here. The 1965 Afrikaans 1 Rand piece is very rare and valuable, as is the 1965 50-cent piece. We're talking tens of thousands. All other 1 Rand pieces up to 1976 are 80% silver or 12 grams, so a minimum of 170 Rand each, regardless of its condition. The other second decimal pieces are not worth that much, but have a look on the videos I've posted before. For the Union series, the worn copper coins aren't worth much, except if in a really good condition. Wait, show that halfpenny again? Wow! What about the obverse? Turn it around. Now look at this. This will fetch a high premium. It's an uncirculated and uniquely toned coin. Here, of course, is the exact same 1934, but this one is worn, soiled and damaged, and it's close to worthless. Quality is everything. The Union silver pieces contains at least 50% silver, so you should always get at least bullion for them, regardless of the condition. Some key dates can get insanely valuable, of course, especially again if it's high quality coins like the ones I'm showing here. Do your homework first. Okay, now that you know what coin you have and what you can get for it, you can finally sell it. The easiest ways these days is simply selling the coin on a Facebook group. Sadly, Facebook is riddled with scammers, but if you are careful, you can avoid them easily. The typical scammer will offer you too good to be true offers on your coins and lure you into providing them with your phone number so they can take the entire transaction private. They will really sound legit and will then require you to pay a very small registration or transaction fee or something like that up front. You can guess what happens after you've paid. Don't fall for this. Be picky with the Facebook groups you join. Only join groups that require some acceptance criteria and carefully look through the posts. Some of these groups are pure snake pits. You know the type. Posts like these that offers ridiculous prices for common coins. Look at this one. 300,000 Rand for a 5 Rand coin. Let me show you what a real 300,000 Rand coin looks like. This is the legendary Veldbond, struck in the veldt from solid gold during the midst of the Anglo-Boer War in 1902. Minting figures was originally stated as 986, but some recent sources cite only 530 pieces. This particular coin graded AU58, and this is one of those legendary coins, and even it sold for less than 300,000 at $12,600 or roughly 240,000 Rand at the time. Anyway, once you are accepted to the Facebook group, Acquaint yourself with the rules, look at the format of the existing posts and create your own. Don't hijack somebody else's post. Create your own post. Always add good pictures of what you are selling. Add any relevant information and remember to include your terms and conditions. I have this 1941 farthing. It's graded MS63 by NGC. Let's try selling it on Facebook and see what happens. Remember that the shipping costs need to be factored in. So selling a coin for 10 Rand and then expecting the buyer to also pay 100 Rand plus for shipping is a bit of a tall order. Of course, you can always allow for collections, which may reduce the costs for some buyers. So let's start the auction at 250 Rand with 10 Rand increments. Postage for the buyer or collections allowed. That looks good. Now, let's post it and see what happens.
One eternity later.
Okay, it's Friday and my coin sold for 290 Rand. That's quite a bargain. The buyer has also paid and my account reflects it. Needless to say, this is an important step. In this case, the buyer opted for postnet to postnet, which is about 110 Rand at the moment. Using a courier service is also very easy. The courier guy's website allows you to specify an address and receive a quote on the spot. They can collect from your door and deliver to the buyer's door in just a few days. It simply does not get easier than that. Okay, so let's package the new coin so that it does not scratch or get damaged. For raw coins, a Ziploc bag works quite fine. I always like to add a little bit extra for fun with a thank you note. Now, I'll just drop it off at Postnet and my work is done. I really hope that answers your questions on the process. Good luck with your dealings. Keep well and happy collecting.